going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL. Daniel Saludo here along with Andrew Chang. We are taking you through the late afternoon games for week 3 of the 2020 NFL season. And we're at the final late afternoon game, which is the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I
like
do
that
too.
already.
I do
like
too.
this matchup already. So
Seattle is the favorite at -5 in this game, and your total is the highest total of the season so far, 57.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So Dallas would get teased up to +11, and Seattle would get teased across the 0 to +1. Your over gets teased down to 51, and your under gets teased up to the biggest number I think I've seen so far since we've been doing this since last season is 63. I don't think we've seen a bigger number than 63.
Damn.
At least I can't.
I'm kind of thinking about if that's like bettable or not. A little bit.
What, under 63 or over 51?
The under 63.
No.
Tell us why, Danny.
Well, okay. Actually, let me. Can Dallas do what they did last week?
Man, hell no.
No, and especially since they didn't put up a lot of points against the Rams. Okay, you do.
I shouldn't say that.
You do make a good point.
I shouldn't say that
You do make a
because
good point.
Amari Cooper's on my fantasy
Yeah.
team, but I'm looking to trade him because he's garbage. But I definitely like Seattle in this. If you're gonna tease it across the 0
Yeah, to
+1,
So you'll get a push if they lose 20-21.
which I would be furious because they won't lose. I don't see them losing because Seattle, I think this year is a really complete team.
Well, they're definitely one of the best teams out there, and Dallas is definitely not that good.
No, not at all. First of all, you got your boy, Mr. Carson, in the backfield.
Carson, yep.
Russell Wilson, who has been having that MVP performance since game 1, honestly. And you still have the young rookie. He's not a rookie anymore, but DK.
DK Metcalf, yep.
Oh, God, that was
really
such a good
good.
pickup. You got old man Tyler Lockett, who's
He's not old. Calm down.
well, old as in he has a nice repertoire with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
So I think that those matchups will definitely kill the Cowboys. I don't see Zeke really mounting up to anything in this game.
Zeke will have a usual Zeke game, but it's the question of can Dak do enough to keep up with Russ?
The way they were so sloppy in
the first half
game.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fumbles. Dude.
They came across like, yeah, we're the Cowboys, like we up in here, this and that. And I think that's their mentality going into this game too. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter how high you're up, we're gonna come and catch you. Like, no, you will not do that to the Seattle Seahawks. There's no way.
No, they don't fall asleep at the wheel
on
like the Cowboys
this
do.
green planet that they would catch up.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think definitely the smash play is definitely Seattle to just win it, and if you get unlucky, you can take a push at +1. But they should just win this outright. This is way at the top of my no sweat bet choice for sure.
Here we go.
I don't know if it's the top one, but it's definitely up there because I've been saying it since week 1. Dallas is overrated. They're just not that good. Their defense lags. Their offensive line is still not there because when Travis Frederick retired, that changed everything on their offensive line. And Dak is Dak, and Dak could have a great game, but Dak could also have a really bad game.
Not worth the money, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cowboy Nation.
We were talking about the over and the under, and you actually made me think about it while you were talking, and the under's not a bad choice. If Seattle can hold Dallas, because definitely Seattle's defense is definitely way better than what Atlanta's defense is, and they're not going to do anything dumb. Seattle's going to have better control of the ball, so under, yeah. I'll lean that under.
Wow. Hey.
I'll lean the under.
It's not every day that I convince Danny to agree with me, but this is, I mean, for me, that was just like, okay, Dallas is definitely not going to, let's just say it, the Falcons choked last week.
Big time.
Okay? Big time. And the way they were playing in the first half, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Like fumbles, what, 5?
4 total fumbles, and 2 of them were picked up by the defense.
Right. And then if you say, well, they still came back, they still did this, yeah. I mean, I just kind of don't believe it. So I really don't believe that they'll have a stellar performance in this game, especially against a team like Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle will not let up. Will not let what happened.
I mean, maybe if it was like Jacksonville or, you know, some other scrub team like the Browns or something like that. But like Seattle?
Seattle's very disciplined.
You think you're going to do that against Seattle?
Yeah, they're not a chance. Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I thought of the under. As much as I wanted to say, all right, you know, it could potentially, I don't want to say it could be a shootout because
there is a chance if Dak is on his game, there is a chance that this does shoot out. Just because if Seattle gets into the lead early enough, you know, if Dallas is down 10 points by the end of the first half, you're gonna have a shootout on your hands.
Okay, yeah, but I just don't. I see Seattle just taking the game.
Well, yeah,
to win,
definitely. And that's why we definitely are big time in on Seattle +1. Cross the zero, take it. Take it to the bank.
Take it to the bank. Because we still don't know what will happen. I mean, I feel like whatever happens, Seattle will win. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of scoring. I don't know if there's going to be, you know, not so much scoring. But yeah. I know that
Seattle's going to win this. And Seattle's at home, of course, so.
Yeah, 12th man, baby.
That is empty, or mostly empty. Yeah.
Crank it up.
Yeah, crank up the noise, right?
Crank up the invitation noise.
Yeah. That's gonna be him when he wins that bet if he bets this game.
Oh man, I think it's kind of high up on my list. I don't like how all these games that I do want to bet are in the
later. Yeah.
But we'll talk about that.
So just
later
don't bet. Just bet late then. There's nothing wrong with that. But until then, again, we will say this so many times in this video. Seattle +1. Take it, take it, take it. But until then, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the information you got in here, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, take the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all our videos that are coming up in the near future for each week. But until then, don't forget to get your bets in, get your money in on time, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.